Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Quest for Glory 4 Shadows of Darkness. We're continuing questing in Mordavia. So let's get to it. Let's get to questing.
The archway leads to the northern section. This doorway leads to a private residence. The old man walks with a slumped back and a sad, dejected look in his eyes. He seems to be searching for something that he hasn't been able to find. You greet the old man.
Good day. Have you seen my honor? I am Nikolai. Have you seen my honor? Honor. Have you seen my honor? I am looking for honor. Have you seen honor?
Alrighty.
Okay, let's get this straight. If the windows are eyes, and there's a nose and a moustache above the door, then the door must be a mouth. Gulp. A set of brightly colored pull ropes hangs down in front of the door. Or maybe they're just stray moustache hairs.
Oh, jeez.
This strange device is labeled Transcendental Receiving Animal Processor. I wonder if that stands for something. Be careful, it might be a trap. You hear mysterious bubbling and sizzling noises. Every once in a while you think you hear someone muttering to himself. You faintly hear a voice saying, "Don't knock! Come on in!" from beyond the door.
Okay, also gotta match up the keys as well. Let's see. I think that's correct. This is not correct. No? Hold on. There it goes.
You need to find the key that fits this door.
Okay. Now we have to
The
do
door
this.
remains securely locked.
Yes. Merlin. Let's do. Mad scientist. All right. Oh wait. Enough. So I can't pick this lock, right? Because one, I don't have a pick or nothing. Lock pick. Okay. So I can't use this, huh? No, I know where the key's at. It's not one of
You've
these.
uncovered a keyhole, but you don't have the proper key to open this door.
All right.
It's a truly impressive, original, multimedia work created out of whitewash and sawdust.
Okay.
You don't hear anything behind this door. Behind the door is a sort of rat maze, but it's missing the rat, or whatever is supposed to be traversing the maze.
Okay. This guy blew up bubblegum.
The bust's eyes seem to follow you as you walk through the hallway. It doesn't say much. You hear something bouncing around behind the door. A lot of somethings. Oh no, you've been Antwerped. Fortunately, these are just baby Antwerps, so the attack wasn't fatal.
Okay, let's play with this guy. Welcome to the Transcendental Receiving Animal Process, where you can analyze the creature you wish to capture, then apply the proper bait. Okay. If the animal's in the immediate vicinity, the trap will catch it for you. If the animal's not in the area, you'll just have to catch it yourself, but at least you'll know what to feed it. Okay. Sure. Is it alive? Yes. Is it fast? Say no. Does it move faster than it does then? Sure. I don't know. That's weird. Okay. I say no. You need a shovel, not a trap. Yes. Yes. Is it vicious? Yes. Run away and let it catch you. Okay? Okay, yes. Is it alive? Yes. I'm gonna say no. No. I don't know. Alright. Alive, fast, yes. Is it vicious? I'm just gonna say no. Is it silly? No. If it's not silly, why bother catching it? Okay, maybe I got it. Okay, I was trying to do the little six-shaped octopod thing, but we'll do the Antwerp. Is it alive? Yes. Is it fast? Yes. Is it vicious? No. Is it silly? Yes. Ah, you're trying to catch a flying aardvark. No. Oh, obviously you have craving for chocolate moves. No. You're looking for an Antwerp, are you? Yes. You surely don't meet a full size adult Antwerp, do you? No. Bouncing baby Antwerps are avid avocado eaters, okay? Alright. Okay. We'll use this on the machine,
You
I
bait the
guess.
trap with avocado from your sandwich. Avocado was never high on your list of favorite foods anyway. The trap starts working. You've caught an Antwerp. It's simply amazing.
Okay. I think now we do this, open.
This is the Antwerp maze. Antwerps are naturally bouncy, so all you have to do is continually rotate the maze until the baby Antwerp bounces over to the key, then out through the exit.
Alright. Well, there's our Antwerp right there. We gotta get the key. Okay, and we gotta avoid these holes. So that's the easiest way. See if we can do it this way. Yeah, or you know what we might have to do? I think we have to do this way. This long way here. Guessing. And then come back that way. I think so. Let's try doing this shorter way first. Alright. Darn it. There we go. got the key.
Congratulations.
Yay!
You've used the baby Antwerp to get Dr. Cranium's laboratory key from the maze. You add the key to your keyring.
Yay! Alright. See if we can use this guy again. Yes. There we go. Does it have legs? Yes. Does it have more than one? Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Does it look like a cross between an octopus and a squid, only with fewer tentacles? Yes. Well, hexapods mostly eat heroes. Sound like a good idea to you? No. I was wondering, well, in a pinch, a clove of garlic will do. That's how I knew about the garlic. I remembered from playing this years ago. Okay, thank you. Yes. Let me see if I'm still recording. Hold on 1 second. Gotta get my recording screen up. Yay, I'm still recording. Alright. There we go. Alright. Let's go to the Mad Doctor's lab.
Great! You've managed to find Dr. Cranium's keyhole and open the door. You pass through into Dr. Cranium's private laboratory.
He said laboratory.
Quickly, Igor, the fluid. I must have the fluid. Oh, excuse me. I thought it was Igor coming in to assist me. He helps out in the lab sometimes. Now then, what can I do for you?
You say hello to the scientist.
Welcome to my laboratory. You must have more than the usual intelligence and perseverance to have made it in here.
You introduce yourself to Dr. Cranium and tell him a little about your adventures.
I should be most interested to hear about your travels and your scientific discoveries along the way. Unfortunately, I have very little time for that right now. Perhaps we can discuss your adventures when you next return.
Okay. Let's ask him some questions.
My name is Dr. Cranium. I am Moldavia's chief scientist and a certified genius. Some call me mad, but I much prefer Dr. Cranium. Ah, yes, science. I'm glad you asked. Science is the process of systematically increasing our knowledge of the world through observation and experiment. Unfortunately, some of the townspeople here seem to have no concept of the wonders of science. Some of them even claim my little inventions are magical. Such poppycock. There's no such thing as magic.
What?
Still, the townspeople insisted that I should be able to use my magic to cure wounds and sickness. I told them that I am a scientist, not a doctor, but they wouldn't listen. I had little choice but to concoct some simple elixirs. They were childishly pleased. Science is really so simple once you understand it.
All right. Sure, let's see.
If you want to improve your stamina, then you should make sure you eat a healthy diet from all the different food groups and get plenty of aerobic exercise. That is science.
Okay.
Oh, you must mean my patented healing drink. You may have my last one. Unfortunately, I have forgotten the formula for its main ingredient. If you can help me remember it, I will be able to make some more healing drinks, although the work is very time-consuming.
Okay. So this is the, I don't know, the little protection that Sierra puts in its gaze, where it makes you rely on the manual to know what ingredient this is. So let me look up the manual here, which, let's see here, it's here. So here's the manual here. Okay. Magical spells. No. Okay. Puzzle windows. 22. Let's see. Okay. 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 They're here. See, you can hardly see that too. My pointer. They're throughout the. Oh, they're throughout the thing of a bobber. All right. They're throughout the thing. Kikaputi. This one. Can't see too well. There it is there. Okay. So it is water. Oops. Oh no, what'd I do? Uh-oh. 2 games. No. Quit. Oopsie. Okay, yeah, let's play more than 1 game. Alright. Let's water. No, won't let me do it. Alright, let's move this guy over to my other screen. Let's go here. No!
Somehow, that doesn't seem...
Darn it. Alright, hold on.
As I mentioned, these solutions are very time-consuming to create. I really only have time in my busy schedule to make you 1 each day.
Oh, jeez. Alright, how about poison cure?
Oh, you must mean my new universal poison antidote. You may have this one, but I will need some help with the formula to make more. Also, I am afraid I only have time to make 1 each day.
Okay. Rom burn. Alright, let me go over here. Oh, they're in alphabetical order, so that's good. Okay. Romburn. So that is fire, earth, fire, wind, and earth.
Thank you! With that information, I'm sure I shall be able to create some sensational scientific solutions.
Alright. Okay, so I think that's it. Let's do Alt-Enter. There we go. Alright. Let's ask for some empty
You ask
flask.
Dr. Cranium if he can spare an empty flask for specimen collection.
Of course, of course! I am always delighted to assist scientific research of any kind, and I have plenty of flasks. You may have this one.
You ask Dr. Cranium if he can spare an empty flask for specimen collection.
Of course!
You ask Dr.
Of course!
take
You
5.
ask,
Of course!
you ask Dr. Cranium.
Of course!
Alright. Ask about experimentation.
Experiments are the meat and drink of science. First, you must come up with a hypothesis based on your understanding of the scientific elements. Then perform an experiment to test the hypothesis. Afterwards, you have a pizza.
Sounds good to me.
Earth is for solidity and stability. Air gives freedom and movement. Fire provides power and energy. Water, fluidity, and life. Pizza, of course, is the most important element of all. Pizza represents the essence of well-roundedness and regaining strength. Most importantly, you can have it delivered in under half an hour in most areas.
Right. Alright. Now, there's a remake of Quest for Glory 2. I have not played it, but I've heard that they actually made a pizza elemental as one of the elementals you could fight in Quest for Glory 2. You know how in Quest for Glory 2 we fought all the animals, all the elements instead of pizza, you know, but now there's a pizza element. Alright, let me see. Something else. Let's do enough already. Let's see what we can talk about. Well, let's talk about magic. I thought...
You explain to Dr. Cranium that magic is really a lot like science, and even deals with the same elements.
Oh, nonsense! There's no such thing as magic. There is only science. What you call magic is simply scientific phenomena that have not yet been properly investigated and catalogued.
Let's see if we could do like a...
It's too dangerous to use magic in town during the day. The townspeople are very suspicious of magic users.
Okay, name, science, magic, Igor. No. Let's ask about magic.
There is, of course, no such thing as magic. There is only science. Still, you would be amazed at how gullible some people are. Just the other day, someone gave me this scroll saying it was a magical spell. Can you believe that? It is purest poppycock. Nothing on here makes any sense whatsoever. Here, you may have this as a reminder that magic is a figment of fevered imagination. Only science is real.
Obviously, Dr. Cranium needs to take a correspondence course from the famous wizard school. As you read the scroll, you find that you have learned the incantations and gestures with which to cast a glide spell.
Yay!
Then the scroll vanishes.
Yay!
There, you see, it was not even a very good piece of parchment. Fell right apart.
Alright. Okay, let's ask about Igor.
Igor is the gravedigger and tombstone carver. Business has been slow lately, perhaps because there are very few people left in town. So Igor sometimes comes in to help me with my work. Igor has had less work of late. The forest is just as dangerous, but there aren't very many people left in town who are stupid enough to go out there at night, you know. I like to think of it as a sort of evolution in action. Igor is carving out quite a niche for himself in the gravestone business. You might say he is well on his way to becoming a rock star.
Oh, the puns.
Then again, you might not.
Yes, thanks for the dad jokes there, Dr. Cranium. Alright. Okay, gravestone.
Igor is carving
Oh, sorry, that was the same thing. Cemetery.
The cemetery is outside of town to the east. It has proven a fruitful source of materials for my experiments. There are also some interesting and cryptic puzzles to be solved there.
Alright. Yeah.
The cemetery is outside of town to the east. It has proven a fruitful source of materials for my experiments. There are also some interesting and...
Fluid.
Essential etheric fluid is an important ingredient in my formula for reanimating dead bodies. It contains the essence of the element of water, the most important ingredient in life science. This laboratory is where I perform some of my most important research. Lately, I have been trying to bring life back to a dead body and to brew the perfect cup of tea. Reanimating the dead is just another day's work in the life of a scientist. Even science cannot bring a person back right the way they were, but one can use scientific principles to restore the semblance of life and energy to formerly dead flesh. The one alchemical combination that I have thus far been unable to fully analyze is that of a good cup of tea. I'm sure there must be a way to duplicate the effects of nature, but the results have not been promising so far. Perhaps you would like a cup of spearmint and beefsteak tea? I thought not. This is even harder than rehydration solution and reviving dead tissue.
You might need the hydration. That's the perfect tea research.
Research is the heart and soul of science. Without constant experimentation to prove or disprove one's hypotheses, the scientist is left trying to solve the world's problems by guesswork. That is hardly the most efficient way to achieve results.
Really?
Research is the heart and soul.
Yeah. Lab.
I try to maintain a modest selection of useful experimental equipment in my simple laboratory. Unfortunately, it has become very difficult to obtain the most modern scientific accessories since the road out of the valley became closed by the swamp. Mad? Mad? They all call me mad, but what do they know of madness? I am not mad. A bit perturbed about the world situation and how I get so little respect, perhaps, but certainly not mad.
We can't ask about we need the rehydration solution, but let's see what else we have. That's it.
You say goodbye to Dr. Cranium.
Please be careful not to break the beakers or crack the flasks on your way out.
Where's that?
Some sort of complicated scientific experiment is going on here. Could it be the quest for the perfect cup of tea? Dr. Cranium likes to stay ahead of his competitors. It's a beaker full of eyes, and they all seem to be looking at you. You are in an incredibly cluttered laboratory. Flasks, vials, jars, and tubing cover every surface. Experiments are in progress everywhere. Dr. Cranium has an orderly personality, so he likes to arrange things in tables.
Lord.
A contraption looking nothing quite so much as a giant ray gun points towards the operating table. Now wait just a second. There's no such thing as a ray gun in Mordavia, is there? You are in an incredibly
Okay, we'll leave. Hold on one moment. Here. Minimize this. Minimize that. There we go. Alright. Alright, what time do we have? Oh, it's almost sunset. Alright.
Come back and visit again. Oh, and if you see Igor, please tell him I still need the fluid.
Okay, we made full circle.
You already have some flowers.
Alright. Oh, everything's closed up. Knock.
You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door. The inhabitants of the inn eye you suspiciously. You get the feeling that you're not particularly welcome here. They all stare at you for a moment, then go back to talking amongst themselves.
We do not believe. We have no need of heroes here.
Yeah, I mean a hero's a nice sandwich, but I don't want to live next door to one.
Actually, I had an uncle once who was a hero. Will you give me a break with all this hero stuff? Enough!
Dinner tonight is garlic stew with vegetables. You pick at your plate in search of any...
I am well. My wife keeps the kitchen, and I keep the inn. Together, we make the Hotel Mordavia the best place to stay in all this valley. They come in here in the evening to talk, to drink, and relax. My wife prepares and serves 2 hearty meals a day. I am sure you will find them satisfying. Just sit down in the chair by the door, and Bella will be happy to serve you. Garlic is our national vegetable. We all love garlic around here, don't we, my friends? Of course. Hey, everyone loves garlic.
Yeah, it's stinky. It's our country's flower.
I don't care much for garlic. I don't remember asking. You know, we don't get many strangers here, now that the pass outside's been cut off.
He's right. We don't trust ones who come here by unknown means.
Yeah, particularly strangers we don't know. We tend to be kinda suspicious of strangers, and I think I'm looking at one right now.
Yeah, that's why we made the sign that says strangers are unwelcome and unwanted.
Right. And in our own subtle way, we try to get across the fact that we don't like them very much. Strangers bring bad luck.
Strangers bring trouble.
Actually, the last stranger brought a jester's hat and a staff, but we still don't trust him. Anything else you want to know, stranger? You know, there's another stranger in town besides you.
Oh, and let me tell you, he is very strange, okay?
Strange? The dude ain't even human. No one knows how he got here or why he came.
No one knows where he goes during the day, or who he's trying to meet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he tells jokes. At least I think he does. Yeah, he says he's a real jester.
He dresses like Sonny Bono.
Sonny
And
Bono.
he acts like a gnome. He is a gnome, Einstein. Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with us.
Yeah, we're okay. We've been tested.
Well, to tell you the truth, I do feel a cold sore coming on.
The town of Mordavia is a very safe place to be, gotta tell you.
Oh yeah, you got nothing to fear within the walls of the town.
Other than the old monastery.
Yeah, the old monastery. As long as you don't venture into the old monastery, you'll be safe as milk in this town.
Yeah, as long as you don't even think of getting near the old monastery, you're gonna be okay.
Did I mention the monastery door?
Oh, yeah, right, the monastery door. Look, as long as you don't go near the monastery door.
In fact, nowhere near the monastery. Don't even think about it.
You'll be perfectly safe in the town of Mordavia.
Hey, Mordavian nights are dangerous.
Oh, he's right, you know. Nobody goes out at night, except my girlfriend, but she's working.
Her and a few ghosts, and revenants, a wraith, and vampire or two.
Hold it, put it in park. There are no vampires in Mordavia.
Vampires in Moldavia. Whoever heard of such nonsense?
I hate to burst your bubble, but my Uncle Fred was bitten by a vampire once.
Your Uncle Fred's alive and well and retired till Silmaria. Hello?
Yeah, I know him. He sends you a postcard every harvest time saying, "Where's my $20?"
Well, he had a miraculous recovery.
They nod at you in response. This is the door to one of the guest rooms. This is the door to one of the guest rooms. There is no response. Whoever or whatever is renting this room must not be there right now. You unlock the door to your room and go in.
Oh yeah, you can use this for, use that for storage.
The chest is empty.
Okay.
The candle provides a supplementary light source to economize on lamp oil. You light the candle. The furnishings are sparse, but the bed isn't bad and the room seems pretty clean.
Okay.
The furnishings are sparse, but the bed...
Oh, it's not nighttime yet. Be 60 minutes.
After some rest, you feel better. You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Okay, so we're gonna save this as day 2. And we'll also save this as Merlin. Alright, and I think we're gonna call that quits for today. Thank you all for watching. If you happen to like the video, feel free to hit that like, subscribe, bell notification. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, see you next time for some more Quest for Glory action. Take care.